I'm proud to invite Mr. Jonathan Lack, Executive Director of Friends of Givat Haviva, USA. הדובר הבא יישא את דבריו בשפה האנגלית.
Shalom kulam, salam alaikum. Librot lamadati ivrit, bekaman darastu Arabi. I think the translator would quit if I tried to speak in either of those languages. So please be patient with my English, and thank you for the honor to being here. As noted, I'm Jonathan Lack. I'm from the States. I'm an American Jew that is on the board of Friends of Givat Haviva and a volunteer executive director. I'm honored to be here. This is the first time I've been at Givat Haviva for 40 years. In 1985, I was trained here to participate in what wasn't called shared society then because Muhammad hadn't coined the term, but I worked in a program called Nitzanei Shalom, Barama Salam, and I lived for 2 years in Kfar Tira, and I worked with the school systems there, the Kfar Saba, Ranana, the school systems there, working on collaborative projects. I had an Arab-Jewish baseball team with Kibbutz Ramat HaKovesh. I taught tennis to Arab and Jewish kids at the Ramat HaSharon Tennis Center. And I was asked today just to say a few words to be optimistic. So they brought in, Muhammad wanted an American to be hopeful and optimistic. And I think when we talk about civil society, we're talking in part about small steps. Last night, I went to Kfar Tira to have dinner with a friend of 40 years, Hasib Da'as, who looked after me when I was a community worker back in the 80s. In 1985-87, when I lived there, the only Jews that came to Tira at night were Jews that were buying drugs. Last night, I thought I was going to have hummus and kebab, and I went to an Italian restaurant with Hasib, and a third of you could have thought you were in Tel Aviv or New York, of the energy. A third of the people in the restaurant were Jews, and the other 2/3 were Arab women by themselves, not with husbands or brothers, dressed up, looked like they came back from Italy. So things have changed. And maybe it takes someone who's not been here for a while, and I've been here more than several times in the last 40 years. But the point is that from our perspective, or at least from mine and our board members, we remain pragmatic optimists. And I think you have to be, the belief that shared society is not idealism. It is national self-interest, as everybody has said before. And I don't think hope is naivete. I think it's disciplined and sustained work that's required. And peace is developed through systems and relationships. And sometimes civil society activities, obviously you have to have great political leaders and political solutions. But civil society projects also serve as a buffer when the politics and the leaders don't work. We can work around it. And we know that in the States, and I think it's also true here in Israel. I know that this conference is being live streamed and it's being also recorded, and so I wanted to also just say to reach out to American mainstream Jews who love Israel, support Israel, Christians in America that love Israel and support Israel, to challenge them that support shouldn't just be for 80% of the country, it needs to be for 100% of the country. And we know when you support minorities on the fringe of society, the society is stronger in the long run. And so this is what has to happen. And I think for those who want to do that, the Friends of Givat Haviva would welcome their participation. You know, there is, because of the war and because of social media, a fatigue, an overwhelming issue of this conflict that I think is pushing people further to the left and further to the right. Simple solutions that people are looking for on TikTok. And as we know today, you're not going to get a solution to any of the challenges that any of the Arab leaders brought up through social media. It takes a lot of work, and I think the challenge is for people to be engaged. When you're a spectator, you can get overwhelmed. When you're engaged, I think you become more hopeful. And so the challenge that I have, the role that I play, is to get more people engaged with supporting civil society projects here in Israel. The request that I have, usually Israel's requesting funds from us and to raise money, but I need help to help y'all. And to the Israeli Jews, where I think we need your help is to be vocal to support, to encourage the American Jewish community, Christian community, to stay engaged with Israel, even if you don't like the government, to be hopeful for the future and find ways to be involved. And when we hear Israeli Jews who still believe in democracy, and we get inspired by that as well. So we need the Israeli Jews. And for Arab citizens, Israeli Arabs, we also need your help to be able to help you. We need to partner with you all through Givat Haviva with your own institutions so that we have relationships. Mohammed knows more American Jews than most American Jewish leaders. And it's funny, but it's invaluable. And we need other people in the Arab sector of Israel to develop relationships with American Jews and pro-Israel Christians so that we can work through these problems. So I want to thank you very much for the opportunity. And I think there's a panel coming up, Mohammed, now. So, thank you.